We're here tonight because one of the great people, one of the great advocates, one of the fierce fighters in this country for liberty is with us tonight. The Senator, Rand Paul.
But it is great to be here. You guys excited about the election? Anybody here think the president's doing a good job? I don't go a lot of places to endorse candidates. There's very few, and in fact, I would rank Eric Brakey at the very top of the list of our Senate candidates this year. I'm here because Eric Brakey will not break his promises. He's got a record. He's a liberty fighter. He's a guy who believes in the Constitution. He's a guy that believes that we don't go to war unless Congress votes on it like the Constitution mandates. Franklin talked about this. He says, are you going to trade your liberty for security? And if you do, you may wind up with neither. And so these are the questions that we still have and we're still running through. And I think Eric is the thoughtful candidate that will look at the Constitution, will look at your liberty, will measure security and say, I'm not giving up liberty for a false sense of security. I will not kid you, Eric Brakey needs your help. Eric Brakey cannot win unless every one of you put in an enormous amount of effort over the next few weeks. It's both money, it's knocking on doors, but it can happen. If you look around the country, some weird elections are going on right now. 16-year incumbent on Long Island lost. 10-year incumbent lost in Massachusetts. People are kind of thinking, wow, we might need some new people out there. I will tell you that Angus King has never voted against the spending bill. We need people who will actually go up there and say, enough's enough. We owe it to our kids and grandkids. Eric Brakey is that candidate, but he cannot do it without your help. I wouldn't be here if I didn't really believe in Eric. I truly do believe he's one of the best candidates we've got in the country. He would be the youngest senator. And then I could boss him around because he'd be the youngest senator. But no, I think Eric's got a good head on his shoulders and he would be great to represent Maine. What I'd like you to do is do everything you can to get him across the finish line. I'm trying everything I can do from my perspective as well. And what I'd like you to do right now is to give it up for your next senator, Eric Brakey.
Thank you very much. Thank you, everyone. Let's do it. Let's fight for Maine.
My name is Eric Brakey, and I approve this message because I'm running for the United States Senate to fight for Maine.